Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Orion, and today we are starting Superchill horror movie October or something. Tober. I don't know what this series is going to be called just yet. So Superchill horror movie October is what I'm going to go with right now. If you have any better ideas what to call this series, leave comments down below. But every couple of days of the week, I'm going to be reviewing a horror movie of this month, and then of course we're still gonna do the cooking videos. It's gonna be very sporadic. I am working on my health right now, like exercising, eating right, and all that stuff, because it's a long process, you know. You just have to process that through. And go with it. Anyway, we are going to be talking about Creep. A lot of these movies were suggested by Psychedelic for this month, except one. It's a good one, but I can't tell you right now. You'll find out in a few days from now. It's going to be a good one. But today we're going to be talking about Creep. So thank you for the suggestion, Psychedelic, and now if you have not already subscribed, everyone that is watching right now, click the red button, turn on the notification bell, become part of the Superchills family on YouTube. It would be great to have them a part of the channel and the community here that I have. Anyways, let's get into Creep. It is a very weird movie, and I really liked it. Let's dive right in. Okay, so Creep. Obviously, it's centered around a guy that is very manipulative. He calls up Aaron to come to this cabin in the woods. It's that kind of story. Aaron is he looks like Carl too, the YouTuber, streamer, whatever. I can just show you a screenshot of Carl. You get the gist. Serial killer sunglasses, you know, those types of glasses or whatever. Well, the aviators, but in this movie, it's not aviators, unfortunately. It would be cool though. But Aaron is not the creep. Aaron is the guy that falls for the creep. So, the creep actually is Joseph. But this is what he manipulates you into thinking. Who really knows who this guy's real name is? You know what I mean? He basically is lying about a few things, especially like cancer and stuff like that, to get Aaron, the victim, to go around filming him for the day in a really creepy third-person view. You know, third-person view. I have to just say, this is the first movie I've seen in first-person mode. Basically, what the cameraman is seeing. You know, like a vlog. It's like YouTube content in 2012, 2014. This kind of content didn't exist until like the late 2010s, you know. It's just, that kind of content is what I'm seeing in this movie. It's like creepy first-person view perspective of a horror movie. This isn't really technically a horror movie, it's just, you know, it fits perfect for Halloween. Basically, they just walk around the forest for a little bit. Like I said, third-person view. He calls him Buddy, thinking this is the child that is seeing the video, the tape of when, you know, because he said he was not going to live. Now, Joseph is a very manipulative character in this movie. It's all lies. Basically, it's just creepy. Very weird. Like, the whole plot of the movie is twisted. Like, the first time around when I watched it was not very... I couldn't understand it at all. I wasn't really paying attention too much, but the second time around, it's mind-blowing to me that this movie just... It's really well illustrated, you know? Like, it's really in depth of what a stalker, a weirdo, just looks you directly into the camera, Aaron's view, Aaron's eyes, perspective, creeps him out. It's just a really, really in-depth movie feel for me. Until, you know, in the middle of the movie, Aaron finds out that he's not who he says he is. Like I said in the beginning, very manipulative. He lies about his wife having animal tendencies. To look at that, I'm gonna have to censor that probably. Basically, it's very strange, you know. This is when it gets really creepy and weird. He talks about his wife or something. It's like serial killer material. Serial killer material, basically. By the end of the movie, he's a straight up serial killer. It's no doubt. This is a typical serial killer. The way they would act, you know. Let me grab my Stay Superchill mug. If you want to get one of these, it's $12 on my store, linked below. What was I saying? Basically, he has serial killer instincts. He's just creeping around Aaron's house. Aaron's trying to sleep. Aaron has these weird dreams of him being a wolf. Peach Fuzz is a wolf mask that what's his name? Joseph wears around the, you know, the cabin in the woods. Peach Fuzz is a fake character that he made up in his head. He's very delusional and all that stuff. It's an interesting story, really. It's just creepy. Like I said earlier, he talks about a story about his wife. I'm gonna have to censor that too. With an animal mask on. And it's just, I don't like this idea. It's so weird to me. I can't, it just gives me the chills, you know? And then, at the end of the movie, I'm just going all spoiler territory in this movie review, so go watch it for yourself. He stalks around his house, sends him tapes, in this case, not actual VHS tapes, CDs that you put into your TV, basically CD-ROMs, discs, whatever you want to call them. He tapes that, sends him videos. Aaron is creeped out, calls the cops. That's just a summary right there. And then Aaron fell for one of his traps, right? And this is the end of the movie, the gist of it. Basically, Peach Fuzz, Joseph's Peach Fuzz mask is on his head, and basically, he basically just goes up behind Aaron at, like, some kind of park and chops his head off. and that's the end of the movie. Just a summary of this movie. I did not see that the first time. It makes you think. This is definitely a serial killer. But Aaron just fell for the trap. Man. Yeah. Don't fall for traps. Don't answer the phone. If they say they're doing a job and the only thing you have to do is film work, I wouldn't recommend it. You'll get killed by peach fuzz. It's yeah, it's something else. And then they set up a plot for the next movie where Joseph has a bunch of victims. He has a bunch of tapes, a bunch of CDs, movies in his closet, and it sets up for the next movie where he's calling the next victim, which leads into Creep 2, the sequel. If you want me to review that next in the future, leave comments down below. This was an interesting watch for me. Very different, very unique horror movie. I can't even call it a horror movie. It's not really a horror movie. It's more of a serial killer mindset review, because it's basically he is a serial killer. He has like a bunch of victims. I have to show you the screenshot of all the tapes, the videos that he has from all of his victims, and it's like probably 50 or something like that. It's a lot. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this movie review. I'm gonna give it a simple 6 out of 10, 60%. It's an easy watch, a very interesting one. It is rated R, by the way, like most horror movies are, so you could have figured that out by now. Yeah, that's just a simple rating out of 10 for me. Not a bad movie, not the greatest in the world, but it's still a very interesting watch. It's very entertaining, and I loved it. It was one of the most unique movies I've seen in the past few years. Nor do I watch horror movies. If you want me to watch The Poltergeist or something classic like The Shining, I don't know why I couldn't figure that out. If you want me to watch any of those movies, leave them in the comments below. And thanks for watching again. Become part of the Superchill family by subscribing, liking, commenting, all that stuff. And buy the merch down below if you want something from the store. We just released, I believe, Quarantine Cooking with Orion shirts. There's a poster right there that my grandparents bought me. Thanks again for watching, and this has been Superchill Horror Movie Reviews with Orion. I'm your host, Orion. Stay super chill. I'll see you next time.